In terms of 3 ways to get success for your web series without a million views, I would say the first thing is to write another draft. Whatever stage you're at, write another draft. We succeeded in constantly rewriting. We were constantly rewriting, even moments or days before we shot. There's a clear correlation between the best episodes and the amount of drafts we did per episode. So, for example, episode 2, episode 7, and episode 9 were the last episodes that we kind of shot. And because of that, we kept on rewriting the scripts. So those scripts got nearly 10 drafts of scripts, and they're clearly better than like episode 5, which we shot first, which got like the least, which, well, I think it's decent, but I do think it's the least good of the bunch, you know. So yeah, write another draft. We have a general rule of thumb of 10. Like if I get a draft, I know my script ain't really there yet until I'm hitting like draft 5, and that's no matter how good I think I get, I still feel like it's when it's like draft 5 that I really start kicking and onwards, you know. The second thing I would say is have a clear voice. Say exactly what you want to say, exactly how you want to say it. One of the biggest or one of the most frequent compliments that we get for the show, for Dreaming West Black, is that it has such a distinct voice. And in an era where there's millions of content being made and there are millions of stories being told, what differentiates a filmmaker from everyone else is the voice. 5 people can make 5 rom-coms and they can all be great. But what will make them different is the voice in which everyone tells it with, how everyone tells it. So have a clear voice of what you want to say and how you want to say it, and do just that. And the third thing I would say is to execute well. And when I mean execute well, I mean execute within your means. Another compliment that we got was that it looks professional, quote unquote, look professional. But it only looks professional because we literally only shot with what we had. If you really break down the show, you'll see that most of the show was shot in houses and most of the show was shot in the day. A lot of night scenes were in bedrooms. So really, we knew we could light bedrooms. Like we know we can light bedrooms and we know we don't have to light daytime. So we literally shot what we could well. Like, and I think that's a key thing. Like, we didn't try to put any fight scenes because, we can't, no, we're not a stunt man. You understand? Or we never put extravagant, like, explosions or none of them things because and we don't know after effects. You understand? I feel like when you stretch yourself is when you start exposing your quote unquote amateurness of you sure? So I think execute well. If you only have a bedroom, write something that's set in a bedroom and shoot the shit out of your bedroom. If you don't have lights, just write scenes that set in the daytime. Simple. But whatever you do, execute it well because it represents your level. It shows your level of professionalism. So I think if you do those 3 things, you can have a successful web series. But I would say one extra thing though, because all of those things are about the art and part of success in our web series is a business, is create a banging trailer. Create an extremely good trailer or the best trailer possible, because most, like, we don't have a million views. We actually have like 15,000 views. However, because of our trailer, like when you're talking to execs and people of importance, people don't have time to watch a whole 15, 10 minute anything. People just want to see a trailer, 60 seconds. That's how much time they'll give you. So we worked really hard. And again, in terms of doing another draft, we did about, I think, 8 cuts of our trailer because we knew the importance of it. So when we made this good trailer, like when we'd send it to like BBC or whoever, like they'd watch the trailer and be like, oh, okay, cool, let me watch something else. It's the trailer that gets people watching, and the first commissioner who reached out to us on Instagram, which is super rare. But that was literally her assistant saw our trailer on Instagram, talked to his boss who was like, look, there's this new show that you really should watch. She saw it, had no way of contacting us, so literally just DM'd us. And I feel like that is a testament to the trailer being good. So I feel like if you do those things and just make a banging trailer, you can have a successful web series without a million views.